Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show to talk about quite a lot of news here today, mostly a lot. Back in the news, ladies and gentlemen, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Back in the news. This just absolutely disgusting. What I'm about to read here. So let's get into this. So a woman who received a payout from deadbeat boss Vince McMahon has accused McMahon, the company, and a former executive of sex trafficking in a new lawsuit that raises questions about the breadth of an initial company probe conducted by a law firm last year. Janelle Grant, a former employee at WWE's headquarters, said in a lawsuit filed Thursday that she was abused and sexually exploited by McMahon while he was chief executive. She alleged that McMahon lured her with promises of career advancement, and then he allegedly exploited her and trafficked her to other men inside the company. The lawsuit, filed in the Connecticut federal court, describes in graphic detail Grant's account of interactions with the businessman and TV personality. She alleged McMahon and another WWE executive locked her in an office in WWE's headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, on June 15, 2021, and took turns sexually assaulting her while other staff were working. And in case you're wondering who the other executive member was, it was People Power John Laurinaitis. Yes, John Laurinaitis. In the middle of another workday, on June 23, 2021, McMahon locked Grant inside his private locker room at WWE's offices and forced himself on her over a massage table. The suit said later that day, McMahon's personal assistant delivered $15,000 with Bloomingdale's gift cards to Grant in her office. The suit also includes screenshots of explicit text messages that McMahon allegedly sent to Grant. A May 2020 message: "I'm the only one who owns you and continues and controls who I want to who I want and controls who I want to basically fuck you." This is from the Wall Street Journal. Jesus Christ. It's time to remove Vince from everything that would be related. Even, I feel like Endeavor slowly started pushing him out. I don't think they had anything in this deal that what happened. Apparently it was Brock Lesnar. Maybe they knew something like this was coming and did all that language in the deal for this reason, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But he's for sure gone. I'd be shocked if he's still on the board by the end of the week. You can't. With all that's coming out about this, you can't. This is terrible stuff, and Vince McMahon should be in jail, ladies and gentlemen. Vince McMahon is in serious trouble. Should be in jail. People like, oh, all these allegations. They got the text messages. He is cooked. You can literally look at the fucking screenshots. That's on Twitter as well if you want to go on it. Wrestle OPS's Twitter. But some more on the new sex trafficking lawsuit via the Wall Street Journal. Janelle Grant's lawsuit alleged that she met Vince McMahon in March 2019. He was looking for a job after her parents had died. McMahon recruited people to have sex with Grant as well, including WWE's former head of talent relations, People Power Johnny Laurinaitis, who was named as a defendant in the suit. The suit states that in May 2020 encounter, McMahon defecated on her head during a threesome. McMahon allegedly forcefully used sex toys on her, including dildos he named after WWE wrestlers, causing her bruising and bleeding. It gets worse and worse as you keep reading. The site cited a July 2020 text that said others at WWE wanted to have sex with her after seeing photos on McMahon's phone, and the group laughed when he told them she may scream and try to say no, and all in exclamation marks. Although it would be difficult to say anything with a cock down her throat. It just gets worse and worse. This is sick. Not a single person here can defend and say, oh, it's just alleged. No, it's those screenshots, text messages. You cannot defend this. Oh, allegedly. Yeah, that's everything I hear with Vince McMahon's allegedly. He did it. I mean, I don't know how you can go out here and defend Vince McMahon. Hell's not enough for him. He needs more than hell. But we got just, Jesus Christ, some more shit here. With regards to the new sex trafficking lawsuit in July 2021, the suit said Vince McMahon instructed Grant to create a personalized sexual content for a WWE superstar that he was trying to re-sign. The suit didn't name the professional wrestler, but described him as both a UFC fighter and WWE talent. People familiar with the matter identify the wrestler as Brock Lesnar, one of WWE's biggest names. The suit said McMahon shared the explicit photos with the star and informed Grant that he likes what he sees. After the star agreed to a new WWE contract, McMahon texted Grant in August 2021 saying that part of the deal was fucking you. That December, McMahon gave Grant's personal cell phone number to the WWE star. The lawsuit, the wrestler asked to send a video of herself urinating a pig. It gets worse and worse as you keep reading. The suit said after she did, he called her a bitch, I think, is what the thing it says. That same month, the suit said the star expressed desire to set a play date, but a snowstorm disrupted his travel plans. The Wall Street Journal. Boo this weirdo out of the belly if he shows up Sunday. Why, Brock? Why? Just why? Can't believe this is actually true. And I thought Brock was a good person. And I know it's without a shred of evidence. Like, there's nothing said from him, but it's hard to believe Vince McMahon, with his track record. But if this is true, man. Just the messages that came out. I can't believe it. Can't freaking believe this, man. And with regards to the new sex trafficking, gifts given to plaintiff during time with WWE in association with Vince McMahon. From 2019 until early 2022, McMahon provided Miss Grant with gifts to keep her under McMahon's control. Upon information and belief, the gifts provided Miss Grant, including ones purchased by McMahon, and expensed them to WWE. Examples of the items received by Miss Grant from McMahon in 2019 include the following: Clubhouse access tickets to Belmont Stakes. A. Alternative medical care and medical and cosmetic services and products. C. WrestleMania private full-day transportation premium tickets. D. A $2,000 Nordstrom gift card. E. A massive box of Godiva. Examples of items received by Miss Grant from McMahon in 2020 were the following: A. A $20,000 towards surgery paid directly to the surgeon's office. B. A pearl diamond paved Lariat necklace. A blue cashmere knee-length cardigan. A blue blueberry check cashmere scarf. A gray cashmere shawl. A blue cashmere and fur hat. Cable knit throw blanket. Sea-line glasses. Large bouquet of flowers delivered approximately every other week. Items in 2021, including golden diamond paved paperclip, 2 private chef catered dinners in McMahon's condo, a 2022 BMW, a $5,000 gift certificate, food assortment display and antique tea ceremony set from Saudi Arabia, $15,000 Bloomingdale's gift cards, and a large bouquet of flowers delivered approximately every other week. This went on from 2019 to 2022. I mean, people say, oh, guilty till proven innocent. It's easy to fake this stuff. Dude, it's hard to believe she could fake Vince giving her a whole car and Mania tickets. I mean, Vince is sick. Just sick. Vince McMahon is sick and this dude needs help. And an important key note from the sex trafficking lawsuit: Miss Grant is filing this lawsuit not just to address her own suffering, but also to aid those who are afraid to speak out. Plaintiff Janelle Grant is a former employee of WWE who was the victim of a physical and emotional abuse, sexual assault, and trafficking at WWE. The news today is truly vile and sickening. And the reason that he gave all those gifts is so just to try and save face and so she wouldn't say anything. This is terrible. Good for her to stand up to Vince McMahon at WWE and all the shit that's happened. And a person with TKO, a spokesperson for TKO Group Holdings, has said in a statement, Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. While this matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally. Variety. Just let him go now. Just think all this dudes ain't controlling WWE. This is just a bad way. This is just bad all ways you look at it. With stuff coming out about Brock Lesnar, John Laurinaitis, Vince McMahon, just awful. An awful situation with sex trafficking. This dude should be in jail. This is a crime. Sex trafficking, that is a crime. Vince McMahon should be in jail, ladies and gentlemen. But that's really all my thoughts on it, from all the stuff that came out over the last few hours. So let's get into some more stuff. So WWE will be making an announcement relatively soon about where it will air WWE Raw for the few months before Netflix picks it up in January 2025, once the deal with the USA Network is up after September 2024 Wrestling Observer. Is it possible they would utilize another network short term or like strictly online? I could definitely see Peacock being an option before they go to Netflix. Oh yeah, we'll see what happens though. We'll see what WWE does. Bayley with an interview with UPROXX. To me, this year is particularly about cementing my legacy and my career. She deserves her flowers already. Hopefully she wins the Rumble and then wins the championship at WrestleMania. That's probably the only rightful winner. Either her or Liv Morgan most likely, or two of them will win it. We had some breaking news today. Another big story outside of Vince McMahon news. Kevin Patrick has been officially released by WWE PW Insider. I was kind of very shocked. I was not shocked he was off commentary because he wasn't good. But I'm kind of shocked they officially released him. I understand people didn't enjoy his commentary, but now he's out of a job completely. Well, he does MLS commentary, so he does Apple TV work. And I think he's better at commentating MLS. Play-by-play for that. I mean, they already have a bunch of interviewers, so, I mean, there's kind of no place for him. But he just wasn't good on commentary, just too many interviewers right now. I mean, sucks he got released, but, I mean, they had to release somebody, and unfortunately for Kevin Patrick, it was him. So the WWE Network will be discontinued at the end of this year when WWE's new deal with Netflix comes into effect, and all archival/classic content will be moved to the platform outside the United States. I think WWE's made massive leap for sports in general now. This is a massive move on Netflix part, and I'm just hoping that Netflix actually put some thought and care to the programming. We'll just see though. But yeah, those are some interesting stories. The last thing I'll talk about is Big E proposed for some sort of a Meaty Men Invitational WrestleMania. Imagine just, the largest, most bulbous, most girthy men on the roster all gathering in one match to decide who's worthy of being crowned the meatiest man on God's green earth. Hey yo, Big E! Imagine me show up to their homes ringing their doorbells like Ed McMahon back in the day, saying, "Hello, dear sir, you've been selected to take part in a historic event. One that will not be forgotten, and you will face all those men, the men with chests that extend, one of those extending chests, you know what I mean? You'll be in the ring with all the men, yes, the chest has to come out. Right, you've been selected to be in this match, and you have an opportunity to be the first ever to decide, to decide who's the meatiest man." Biggie loves some big meaty men slapping meat. I mean, that'd definitely be interesting if that happened, but that's a funny idea from Big E. But that's all to talk about with the wrestling news. Most of this video is the Vince McMahon news, and a few other stuff I want to get into, but it's obviously for the wrestling, so until next time, out. Peace.